6 o'clock Tuesday morning. Man, I literally just woke up. Haven't even drank a whole cup of coffee. I see somebody else running right there. I'm about to attempt to do the same thing, so let's get this run in. Over here by the sunken boat. They say they're gonna try to get rid of this thing by the end of the week because they can't get the ferry in here with this nuisance here. Damn. Look at all this stuff floating right there. Wow. That's a steel boat too. Oil. Somebody been on that. Yeah, they have. Yeah, they're gonna have a tough time getting that guy out of there. It's crazy. All right, I'm 2 runs in and I feel broken. Like my spirit, you know, I gotta keep doing it. Gotta cross that finish line or step over it. Hey there. Good morning. It's 9:59 in the morning. And Joe's not doing stuff. Matter of fact, I'm not doing shit. Well, I've been editing at least, and I went running this morning, and I got to get ready to go get my son from his daycare and take him to his doctor's appointment in just a little bit. So not a whole hell of a lot that I'm going to be able to do today because I imagine after we get done with that, he ain't going to be feeling like doing nothing but chilling. So, yeah. I wish I could report that there's some work, but unfortunately there's not. And, well, there is a couple of things to share with you guys. Maybe you'll find some interest in. So let's first start talking about the drywall job. The $1,750 plus the $850 for painting. I would actually hear from that customer again yesterday after they told me that they were going to get a third quote. And they reached out and told me, hey, just wanted to give you an update. We got our third quote and you're the highest. And to be honest, I guess I'm not really surprised by that. I would hate to know that they told, well, regardless, it is what it is. But I'm sure they probably told the third guy what my quote was, or maybe even what the other 2 quotes were, mine and the other one. But if I'm the highest, you know, I'm probably high by a lot in regards to at least one of the quotes. But I imagine that I'm pretty close to one of the quotes as well too. Because ain't nobody going in there and doing that shit for less than $1,000. And if you are, you're automatically should be X'd off the list unless you are going for the absolute cheapest. But they told me, hey, look, you're the highest, but that doesn't mean that we're not still considering you. They said that they really like me and they feel confident in my ability to get the job done correctly. And that at least gave me a vote of confidence. I would respond to them with a really nice message saying, you know, thank you for letting me know. They also said that they would let me know today once they've made their decision. Their timeline has changed a little bit. It may go this week. It may not go till the week after next. You know, so there's a bunch of pain in the ass shit in regards to that. But I said, hey, look, thank you for letting me know. I'll look forward to hearing from you. And even if you don't decide to go with me, you know, I do appreciate the opportunity to meet with you and discuss your repair needs. I said, but, you know, I am hopeful that I'm able to provide this service for you. So we'll see. I'm just grateful for the fact that they reached out to me to let me know what's going on, because in some cases you'll go give people a number and then you'll never hear from them again. They don't even got the decency to tell you, hey, get lost. Your number is ridiculous. You want me to pay you $500 to crawl underneath my house and to fix down insulation? That was a number that I gave a guy who absolutely ghosted you, boy. Yeah, I gotta sit down. My legs is jello. So when I do hear back from them, if we don't get the job, or even if we do, I'm still gonna ask them what those other two numbers were. I got to know. I gotta know. I'd be eager to know. All right, so there's that. There was something else. I can't remember what it was. I haven't put together the quote for the lady that said we didn't paint the bathroom, and she had a couple of gripes or complaints, I guess you could call them, from what we did previous. But I am going to put that number at $500, and just so I can try to secure some work, because I'd hate to go back out there for nothing. But if I got to go back out there for nothing, you know how bad I want to tell you that I probably won't? Do you want to know how bad I want to tell you that I probably won't? Oh, God. But I got to, though. I got to. Even though. Just leave it alone, Joe. Anyways, the only other thing that I've got in the works right this second, I did have a lady reach out this morning asking about putting together 2 stands for her, like some furniture pieces. And I told her, yes, absolutely, I could do it. I could do it tomorrow. And do you know that that price that I wanted to give her was my minimum, which is $150. But, you know, I'm down so bad right now, I couldn't take another no. So I was like, yo, I can come do it for $100, $50 a piece. I'm working for crackhead prices at this point. Yo, you shouldn't even get out to bed for $100. You can make more money holding the sign up on the side of the road than going to work for $100. $50 a piece of furniture. It's just some stands. Hopefully I can get it done in an hour, be out of there. Make $100 in an hour is the way that I'm trying to look at it. But the price was, you know, originally my price is $150 minimum. But that's gone up to $500 a day now if it's Gene and I, which I haven't heard from Gene. Monday, today's Tuesday. What's going on? I got to call him. Hopefully everything's okay. I even was getting ready to tell the lady I could come do it for $75. Shit, I could leave from there and go buy a gram of powder cocaine. I mean, that's the type of prices that I'm working for. But I tried to have at least some dignity about myself, so I didn't say 75. I said $100 instead. She said, okay. Oh, God, somebody else just hit me up. They're talking about installing a carport, and they're saying it's recommended to have 2 or 3 people to do it. Man, absolutely. Me and Gene could do it. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely about to call him. He's got the carport. How much are we going to charge to put that damn thing together? I need to watch a YouTube video first to see how it goes. We could do that all day long. $2,000. I'm just throwing a number at the wall. I don't have the slightest freaking idea right this second. Anyways, so I've got a furniture assembly gig. It's about $100. That's what I've got right now. But this carport thing that just came through, I need to stop filming right now and watch a video on how to put together one of those damn things. How hard could it be, really? And what should the price be? If you've got the carport, we just charged $675 to do a little shower door, and that shit took us literally 2 hours to do. A carport probably would take almost all day. $2,000 sounding really good. $1,500 to $2,000. Let's see what we can do here. I just watched 10 seconds of a video on how to install a carport. I'm about to call this guy right now. Let's see if we can get him on the line. Christopher. Hopefully this is real. Yes, is there any hooks or tie downs that need to be footered into the ground?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 757.
Hey Christopher, this is Joe Guerrero. I just tried to give you a call back from looking for some help getting a carport assembled. That is certainly something that me and my helper can take care of for you. I have all of the tools and ladders needed to take care of this job for you. Where are you located at? And is this a metal carport that will need footers dug with tie downs anchored into the ground on concrete pads? If you've got a link or a picture of the carport that would be helpful, please give me a call back at your earliest convenience. Thank you. I look forward to talking with you. And that's how you sound like a professional. Good morning. It is, what is today? Wednesday morning?
Daddy,
Yes.
no more seatbelt, too.
No more seatbelt or put on a seatbelt? Take it off?
Yeah. Yeah.
Take number 2. Had to drop my son off at school. And yeah. Yesterday we ended up doing Daddy and Liam. Daddy Do Right Daycare is what I like to refer to it as. Ironically, that was a joke from a skit video that I did years ago on After Prison Show, and it's crazy to think that that's my life now. I wouldn't trade it for the world. So we went to the doctor's yesterday. Had to make sure he was up to date on all of his shots, and everything was good. He is in the 97 percentile for height, the 84 percentile for weight, which he's gonna be a skinny kid because I was a skinny kid, ironically. And he's gonna be tall. He's already 40 inches tall, 39.25 inches tall. I'm only 72 inches tall. Well, actually 76. He's already almost half my height. More than half my height. Is that right? They said he was 39 inches. There's no way that can be right. He's not half of my height. Anyways. So, I didn't get a chance to film much yesterday, but some things did develop. So, here's where we stand. I actually landed the drywall job where we were the highest bid. And it really speaks to, at least I believe, it really speaks to interaction with potential customers. How you come across, all of that. I don't embellish, exaggerate. I just tell them the truth. Used to have a big business. Business failed. I'm starting over. It's not a woe is me. It's a humble pie. And do you know that there are so many people who are actually rocking with that? Saying, yo, I can relate exactly. I know, I've been there. A family member has been, like, it's just crazy. I've got another job prospect where we've got to replace a whole roof on a garage, a detached garage. It's only 320 square feet, ain't shit to it. Replace a whole garage and do a bunch of other work. It's a picker list for a new home purchase for somebody. And they're rocking with me based off of, you know, that part of the story, saying that their father went through the exact same thing. So we landed the drywall job. I want to know what the other bids were. If all goes well, I'm going to ask. I really want to know. Hey, just out of curiosity, what were the other bids? We're going to knock this thing out of the park. We're starting on that this morning. It is roughly 8 o'clock in the morning, and this is about a 2.5, 3 day job. I don't know if we got the painting aspect of it. That would be great if we did. God, that would be great. So the price comes in on this job at $500 a day labor, $250 in material. We need like 3 buckets of mud. We don't need any drywall. And I mean, really, that's about all we need. I think that we've got everything else. Maybe a bag of 20-minute. So then on top of that, and mind you, it's Wednesday, the first day that I actually have some work this week. My average weekly pay has been about $1,000 from doing actual work. But I need you to know that my weekly pay from social media is about that too. And on one channel, I'm not even really doing shit. And that's, you know, After Prison Show. And it's crazy to think that. And that's going to be a conversation for a totally different part of this, but I'll definitely talk about that. So I'm making, you know, good money. And it's crazy that even when it feels hopeless, like, oh, geez, nobody's reaching out for work. And yesterday, the only work that I really secured was an elderly lady going and doing some handyman work for $100. And that's on Friday. But there was another job prospect that came through yesterday as well. And that was for a carport. I'm supposed to meet with that guy this morning at 10 o'clock. We're not going to get out to the job until 9:30. And let me tell you, where that job prospect is at is over an hour away. So I'm going to have to leave Gene on the drywall job, tell the carport guy, hey, look, I'll be a little bit late this morning, and hopefully still be able to meet with him, because I would end up having a phone call with that guy yesterday. Elderly, I don't know if he's elderly, he's retired, so he's probably elderly, but, you know, nice enough guy. And we got to talking about the carport. He showed me a picture of it. He had ordered it from Amazon. It's just your standard carport, you know, metal frame, tin roof, whatever it is, aluminum, to be anchored into a concrete driveway that's already existing. I had my number already. Well, it was really $1,500 to $2,000. That's what the labor cost was going to be, until he sent me a screenshot or a link to the Amazon carport that he ordered, which was only $790. So I was like, damn, man, I can't make the damn installation double the price of the freaking carport. $1,000, $500 a day, 2 days. What I'm assuming it's going to take us to build this thing. It probably won't even take that. Probably get that shit done in a day. But it was crazy, because when I was talking with him, I told him that number over the phone. Hey, look, it's going to be $1,000. He said, is that your final offer? I said, yeah, it is. You know, I almost went down on that. Well, you know, I said, sir, just meet with me. Let's discuss it. And then he tells me, and I'm telling him, oh, that's going to include any materials that we need to go buy as well, because I'm thinking we might need some concrete anchor screws. Those are expensive. They're like $40. Then he tells me after, he says, is that your final offer? And I say, yes. He says, okay, well, you know, there may be a little bit of concrete that we need to pour. And I'm like, whoa, buddy, we need to meet. I need to see this. So anyways, a little bit more chipper this morning due to the fact that we do have work. I've already talked with Gene. He's available. He's ready for it. I'm just grateful that some jobs are coming through. I still haven't put together the proposal for the grab bar for the one customer with the cottage who wants us to come back and paint and fix that door casing. But, oh my God, not a train! No! No! Oh, that makes me want to rip my ears off of my freaking head. Yeah, it just looks like one of them days that's going to be rainy as hell. Hey, we beat the train, and now we're getting ready to be leaving from Lowe's. You can't see it right there, but we are. And you know we are. All right, hopefully I just got all the materials we're going to need for this job. But you know I probably didn't, though. If it's Joe. Hey, let's do another taste test reaction this morning. My wife had to get up super early to go to one of her properties, which is kind of far away. So I had to take my son to school, so I'm only dealing with 1 cup of coffee. And, you know, I've been jogging. Didn't jog this morning. I'm actually getting ready to stop jogging and get back in the gym. I can't do that. My mesh surgery was bothering me a little bit this morning, feeling like it might be a smidgen bit teared. That would suck. But I have been trying to cut sugar out of my diet. I haven't been eating any sweets. What you don't know is Joe likes to fancy a frickin' duplex cookie before bedtime every so often. Well, I used to like my desserts. I wasn't eating sweets all the time, but maybe I was eating them more than I should have. I got to cut the sugar out. I don't necessarily think sugar-free is going to be for me, because it's almost impossible to find frickin' sugar-free. But anyways, all that talk brings us to a Monster Energy. Now, y'all know I ain't even messing with these no more. But this is a sugar-free, and this is the Ultra Blue Hawaiian. What is a sugar-free Monster hitting on? Probably tastes like a salsa water. It's not bad. I can taste the cancer from the aspartame in here, but it's not bad. Name another. God, I wish I could do a great Rick Grimes impression, because I would do one right. Name another. Food reaction mukbang son of a bitch that could give it to you like that. I can taste the cancer bars from the aspartame. That ought to get me going. All right, so $142 at Lowe's on materials. What did we get? We got a bag of 20-minute mud. We got 2 new cheap-ass mixing paddles, because that's all I use are the cheap mixing paddles. The little $6 blue tips that you find in the paint section. They suffice for a job. And then we got 3 buckets of green top plus 3. Probably won't even need all 3, but good to have it for the next one, because we're definitely doing plenty of drywall work. And 2 packs of sandpaper for the sander. Oh, and then a new shop vac bag. All of that was $142. Oh, shoot, boy. We got some puddles on the road, some ponding. Don't want to see no hydroplaning. So much to share with you guys. I'm not going to bore you to death with all of that. Save it for another time when Joe talks about stuff. Let me focus on the road, because we've got rain all day. I'm already pretty damp. And let's get out to this job. Get things squared away, set up, ready to rock and roll. Get a game plan together. Damn, and I already forgot one thing. Son of a bitch. I needed my texture brush. I can't remember the type of texture that this is called, like a crow's feet or some shit like that. You can actually do that type of texture with a plastic bag too. You don't need to use the flattened broom head. Stamp. It's almost like a stamp. But oh well. We'll figure that out when we get to it. Let's get out to this job and get rocking and rolling. Then I'm gonna have to figure out if the carport job is still a go, how far away that's gonna be, and am I gonna be able to meet with that guy, because I can't lose that job neither. I need both of these jobs. If I can do both of these jobs this week, this could be like a $1,600, $1,500 week. $1,600 after we do the handyman work for the elderly lady. Could be a good week for me. Let's get to work. Hey there. 10:17 in the morning, and well, I hate to say this, I'm still in the damn truck. You know it, you see it. Sorry. We have been on the job, and man, we've been grinding. I've been on the job since about 9:20, and really already starting to prep walls. We've got it all dropped and prepped, and gonna do a first little bit of mud to fill in some holes, because there's tons of holes. It's like a bad apartment wall where people put a million pictures all over the walls. We've got a lifetime of holes in the wall, and that's what we're working with right now. But no big deal. We've got one of the customers there, very nice lady, and Gene's over there. He's gonna hold things down. I'm gonna be gone for about an hour and a half, so I've got to go look at this this carport job, and hopefully we can stick the landing there. I had to reschedule. I was supposed to be there by 10 o'clock, but I told the customer very early on that we need to change that till 11:15, and he was fine with that. I'm sure this guy has tried to get additional quotes for this carport assembly, and they've probably been higher than ours. Our quote is $1,000 to do this. Can we get this done in one day? Would be great. I think that we can, but he's talking about there's some concrete that needs to get poured, possibly. So that's why I want to go put my eyes on this. I did tell him $1,000 for this job, and I'm sure he's had some other people come in higher than that, probably at the $1,500 to $2,000 mark that I was thinking initially for this job. But again, given the fact that this is only an $800 freaking carport, I didn't want my price to be double what the carport costs. Won't bore you to death. Let me get where I'm going. I've got 38 minutes to get there. Check that out, get back, and then hopefully get pretty far along on this skim coat job that we're on today. And I think that we will. Shout out to Gene. Shout out to all of you. It feels good to be working, and hopefully things go smoothly. I also, real quick, sorry, I need to say this as well too. It may seem pretty freaking scatterbrained how all of this shit is going right now. Joe, how can you be starting a job and then have to leave immediately from that job to go somewhere else? Well, a little bit of justification for that. I didn't find out about us getting this drywall job until 7 o'clock last night. By that point, I've already talked to another customer for the carport and scheduled to go look at the carport today. Nothing had been set in stone, and the last that I had heard from the drywall customer was we were the highest bid, but that wasn't counting us out, and they were going to make a decision today, which was yesterday, and they weren't sure whether they wanted to get the thing done this week or in 2 weeks. So hopefully you can understand my reasoning for putting on this carport job and hopefully trying to get it. Nothing had been set in stone, and when you work like this, when you're a Craigslist contractor slash hack of all trades, you got to take everything as it comes. And sometimes it will be kind of unorganized. Look at that old Bando. That'd be cool to go explore. Old Bando car wash. All right, hopefully we can land this job. Let's go check this out. Bruh, I just drove an hour for a guy to try to haggle pricing with me over this carport. It's raining outside. It's kind of dreary conditions. The traffic was a nightmare getting out here. And, you know, I had told this guy already the price over the phone. I told the guy $1,000 for this, and he didn't like the price. He asked if I was firm on that price, and I told him that I was. So I get out here, and I reiterate the price of $1,000, and he's like, well, you know, I watched a video on this, and a guy and his son did this in 4 hours. So I was thinking more along the lines of 800 cash. And there's some concrete that needs to be poured because the thing is 13 feet and his driveway is only 12 feet wide. And then he said 800 cash and I'll dig for the concrete. And I said, all right. Because I'm damn sure I damn sure didn't come all the way out here for freaking nothing. Yeah, if we can get it done in 4 hours, then absolutely. 800's a fair price. Damn right it's a fair price. All right, I am all the way out BFE. I've got 40 minutes to get back, 43 minutes to get back, and I will not be back on the skim coating job, which was the highest bid until 11:47, and I hate that, but hopefully Gene's doing fine. We've got 3 days to get that job done, and I might even try to get him for the paint. I'd love to be able to get him for the paint. Love to be able to help them with the paint, I should say, not get them for the paint. That sounds horrible. Well, we secured that job, and the shitty thing is, I don't know if it's shitty or not, but the thing is, that's not until next week. He said he wasn't pressed on getting it done this week. He said he could wait till next week, so we're gonna do it on Monday. So at least we have a job lined up for this upcoming week. All right, I got to get back and do some damn work. We're gonna need, I'll just need to go get one. I mean, it is.
What do you need me to do right now?
Well, it was gonna be.
A hand sander and a hand sander's off. I mean, the palm sander, I didn't get to take one.
Well, let me see what it looks like when I skim over it.
Okay.
Because I'll put a little shot over it, and we'll call that a test spot. As a matter of fact, we got one right there. So just be on my, you can take that mesh off of those spots in the closet.
Oh, the little spot?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some mud in there first.
Oh, okay.
Let me pre-fill.
All right.
All right, Gene, good job getting everything squared away. Yeah, I did not want to have to make that ride all the way out there.
Hey, it was a good cause though, buddy.
Well, that's for next week now.
Oh, okay. Still something for next week. How many days out do you think it is?
Just one. And he walked me down on the damn price too. But he was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. I was like, all right, well, if you're gonna do all that, then by all means.
You want me to go get your big knife?
I got a big knife.
Yeah, but you left it outside. You want me to go get it?
No, I got one on the ladder.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me know when you're ready for it. How's the mud? You need thicker, thinner?
Nope, perfect. Bringing me back, Gene. Nope. Oh, we need to make sure we got a little spot.
You want me to get another drop and put it down right there?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I don't want to be, that was the spot I was talking about.
Oh,
Damn, why is that shit? All right, we're just pre-filling right now. Yep. This is just the pre-fill action. All right, let's go ahead and get that guy going. All right. That guy right there. All right. Try that out.
there we go.
See how that works.
Waiting for right now.
Ain't nothing like a brand new pan, is it?
Nope. Gotta love it. How's it looking?
Looking good.
I'm just saying, when you're gonna need some more mud.
Yeah. I'm still holding strong.
Alright. Getting stuff out of the walkway, that's all.
Okay.
That should be everything we need in here right now.
What's up with this guy? She good?
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and pre-fill a little bit.
Scraped over and flattened it down.
Pre-fill a couple of these.
Oh, you got this little patch over here too, Joe.
That's fine. I'm just making my rounds
Gotcha.
because I think I'm close on my mud.
Cool deal. first.
Yeah, just anything that's in my general line of sight.
Got you. We got a sponge out there too. You know where it is for this kind of texture though? The weenie rollers. The hot dog rollers?
Yeah. Oh.
I did learn that from the Mexican guys when we were working for that one company. Yeah, out. Make sure there ain't nothing in there. You got enough money?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Oh.
Yeah, the only reason why I cut that out is because when I went to, take a look at it, all the drywall for like an inch in on all sides was cracked and broken behind it. So
No, that was right.
I just took it, I cut it out.
That was the right thing to do. All right, here, run this for a little bit. My hand's cramping up.
Hydrated, huh?
I don't know what it is, just arthritis.
Yeah. We are, I hate to say it, getting to be.
Oh, you can run that.
Yeah, I'm running. I was just getting it in one spot for me.
See that? All right.
Alright, I gotta go check on this thing out here.
All right.
And then you said we're gonna skim all the walls with the big red thing?
Yep.
Okay. Heck yeah. I like that thing.
Yep.
That means like we're getting thing.
It does. I got a whole new roller set up for the mud. All right. Let me see a small knife.
There you go. Wait to get into that.
Yeah.
Not too long.
No.
Get all this skimmed out today and let it dry overnight.
Yeah.
You gonna keep the blower on it tonight?
I doubt it. All right.
Yeah, we can caulk that.
That's really good right there.
Yeah.
All right, good. Get that first one in. One more after that. Wet sand those edges.
And then you're gonna put the top on with the sponge?
Yeah, well, I doubt I'll do it with a sponge. So it's a crow's foot type of a text. I can't remember what they call this
I
shit.
didn't see it. Why did they do that one?
So you can do it in a plastic bag, exactly. And then there's a flat broom.
Flat broom?
Yeah, there's a flat broom that's used also.
Okay. That's what people do out the plastic bag, you know, before they did their faux finish and then using it with their faux finish. Kind of crazy like that painting.
Yep.
Kind of how they do that. It's crazy. My buddy's mom, my best friend was in jail. His mom, he just went and taught me to paint pretty much. So his mom and his dad, she was making a killing off them faux finishes.
Yeah, they're popular.
They used to be. I don't hear much about them anymore.
I said they were popular.
Yeah, you don't hear much about them anymore though.
Now everybody wants, can't remember the name of it. Wet sanding is an art.
Yeah, I see that. Every time I try it, I mess shit up. I can love my ass off, but I can't do that. I'm sure I could if I practice. I'm gonna do any damn thing.
It's sort of like sanding with like the dullest piece of sand. You just gotta be patient with it. That guy was super tough. All right.
All right, I got this section ready for you. I want to switch and I'll get that section tightened up.
I like this one. Yeah, I like it. Hey, everybody, hurry, let's get something to get in there. What's up, Richard? I'm sorry, I'm not sure, I'm not supposed to do. All right, go ahead and pour me some water. I mean, just give me a good little shot. Right there's good. Start with that.
All right.
All right, give me another shot.
All right.
All right. All right, I got my roller all set up, ready to go. Yeah, we go. I think I'm gonna start. I guess I'm gonna start back there, Gene.
All right.
Start with that back wall.
Yeah. Since it's a platter, that way I get my rhythm down. Oh, we get this funky stuff.
Oh yeah. There it is. Wipe and swipe. That's what I'm talking about.
I want to run down the street real fast, okay? I'll be right back. Frickin' Cracker in their gated community, and the other one won't bug you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Oh, what am I doing? I got the damn handle all the way out. Do me a favor, Gene, while I'm doing this, hold this and...
Behind you?
No, you can be right beside me.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, this. I don't see nothing. Go.
You don't gotta see it. Well, you can tap the screen and
Oh,
you'll see
okay.
it.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure I was filming.
Yeah. All right. And we're gooping this stuff on there. No need to be sparing with it.
No, I mean, you got 3 buckets of it.
There it is. Right there. There. Yeah, you want to have a lot of water in it, Jane. Because you want that stuff to just go like that. You don't want no issues with it. Make sure you're capturing me too.
I got you.
I don't care if people see the work. I'd rather them be watching me.
I got both of y'all in there.
God, I sound terrible. Go right there. There we go. Get that nice goop on there. You just want to goop it on there. Just fill her on up.
So you making tutorial videos?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
how to be a good person. Okay. Now when you skim, Gene, again, probably try to skim up. Just see what works best for you.
Yeah.
We don't want to,
It'll probably be a half and half thing, a half up and half down.
yeah. If you got to go from the top back down, whatever. But the big issue will be the mess.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna come around on the other side of you so I ain't getting your back.
Appreciate that, Gene. There'll come a day when all we'll have to do are videos.
Be nice, wouldn't it?
I mean, some people, that's all they gotta do. That's all they gotta do, man.
Let me know when you want me to start skimming.
And, you know, I'm trying to put it on thick because I'd like the skim to be a little heavier.
Yeah.
You know?
They don't press down on the thing as hard, is what you're saying.
You can try, but I think you're gonna only be able to skim what you gotta skim, you know?
Yeah.
I think there's only a one-way trip to this. So, but if we can leave it a little heavy, that would be great. And if we can't, we'll just skim it again if we need to. But this one skim should do all that it's supposed to do. You ever paint with drywall mud?
You're seeing it now.
Because there is no...
Hey, we'll leave it on the bottom to tell her, yeah, this is your new pattern.
It actually don't look bad. So there's a guy that I've been following on Facebook Marketplace, and he's doing custom kids' play areas in houses, in backyards, and man, what he's charging is freaking. He's charging $10,000 a play set.
Oh, wow. It was a hell of a play set then.
It ain't. It's like a little tree fort. I mean, for 10 grand, man, that joint better have Wi-Fi.
That's what I'm saying. Have some big screens in it. Elevator, fuck, 10 grand.
And then he's showing so what he's advertising is just stuff that he's finding on the internet. But he's doing the work. So he shows the work that he's doing. Man, this shit ain't nothing. I mean, it ain't nothing compared to, you know, what I would think 10,000 would be.
Yeah.
But who am I? But Underbid Joe, that's what they call me now.
Underbid.
Almost a half a bucket on one wall. All right. Yeah, man. That's that good stuff right there. Yeah, we'll get this wall going. See how she look. All right. I think I'm ready for you. All right, Gene.
All right.
Let's watch the man in action.
Where's my tools at? Leave this bucket over here though. There's my slime in it.
Well, keep in mind we gotta hit that top, so we're gonna probably need to get up there with the ladder. So I'm gonna bring the ladder around. But just do what you can do right now. You know,
We can come back and get the top. What do you think?
yeah, but when you're doing it, try to use what you got on your knife to feather in areas that need it.
Here.
Like, try to work your knife. Yeah, that was a nice run.
Yeah, it was. We'll come back with the knife.
There you go, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Jimmy. Work smarter. You might not ever have to clean that knife off again. And if you need me to shoot mud somewhere, I can do that.
I'm gonna come back with it when I get this next one.
Watch your foot right there. There's a big old glob right there by your shoe. I'll get that little mud there. Get that up right now.
Let me get these spots real quick.
Skim guards.
Around like that.
Sorry,
It's all good.
we were working so fast.
Well, I know you had to go, so.
But it looks,
Time to mess around.
look at that. Looks super good.
Around, buddy. We got that.
So tomorrow after this dries,
I'm gonna fold the drop up, the 2 drops out there, and set them in here so I can just roll them out in the morning.
sounds good.
And then I'm gonna wipe my way out of here. Do I gotta clean? I'll just clean this out.
The sponge.
Yeah, I gotta clean it out outside though.
And then make sure that sink in there is good.
Yeah, I gotta get a rag out the van and wipe that sink out.
All right, cool deal.
All right.
So much traffic. Oh God, so much traffic. Hey there. 3:42 in the afternoon, and guess what? We're out of there. We got the bedroom skim coated in an hour. Yeah, we was hauling ass. Skim coating 97.3% of the entire room. Only thing that we didn't skim coat was the ceiling and the top area of one of the closets, because it just didn't need it. But the other closet got it. Both closets got skim coated as well, which is diabolical to think of a closet needing to be skim coated. But we did what needed to be done. So I wanted to ask about the additional quotes. I did to a certain degree. They said the real reason why they went with me is because I was the only one that actually came out there to look at the work. The other 2 quotes that they got them through Messenger, which I think is insane. You got to go look at the work, people. You got to go look at the work. Even if you're doing free estimates, I watched a video where a guy said that, you know, you should take deposits because that way the customer is invested in the project, and you're burning up your own gas. You're burning up your own gas going out to these damn jobs or prospects of them. Customer seems very happy with what we did. Went up and beyond making sure everything was clean. Look at this idiot here. What a freaking, wow, he literally just cut that car off. Unreal. I mean, didn't even care at all. Had this car not stopped, people got so much feelings of entitlement. It's freaking ridiculous. Yo, so much that I want to address. Haven't really had a chance to do so, a good place to do so. I'm sure you guys have seen the situation that took place on that train down in Charlotte. Yo, if you don't have a gun rights, get your gun rights. Joe's getting his gun rights. The world is going crazy. I just saw an article that said, I'm seeing reports that Charlie Kirk, a Republican talking head, just got shot. Like, what the hell is going on in this world? Is it about to be a war amongst the people? It's kind of feeling like it is.
Scary times we're living in, people. Scary times. But I've watched the video, the full video of the Charlotte train stabbing. Unbelievably horrendous. I mean, type of shit to keep you up at night. Anyways, I got really off topic going there, didn't I? Reining my ADD back in a little bit. We secured the carport job for $800. Gonna do that next Monday. We've got this job. Once we get done with this job, they're interested in the painting work for $850. And they're looking at some siding work that they want us to do, like re-side the whole house type-ish. And they got cedar siding on their house. Can I salvage that cedar for a cheaper price than to re-side it? Or are we gonna go right over top of that cedar with some vinyl? Anyways, that's about all I got. I gotta go pick up my son. 14 minutes of traffic is what I'm dealing with currently, but it is what it is. I'll be on time to pick up my son, and I feel good. It was a good, productive day. I didn't even tell y'all. Damn, I forgot to tell. Hey, Gene wrecked my van again. Yo, man. Gene done hit something with the back bumper. I mean, smashed the back bumper up. I'm like, Gene, what did you hit? And then he almost wanted to try to deny it, but then he was like, oh, I hit my porch. I'm like, God bless it, man. This dude wrecks my van more than anything. He about to buy that shit when he gets that settlement. Anyways, let me wrap this video up. Hey, thank y'all for taking the time. It was Skim Coach City today. And tomorrow we're going to go in there and we are going to sand a little bit, tighten up some imperfections, make sure everything is flawless. And then really, I mean, that job is done. Good shit. Thanks for taking the time, and I will share more tomorrow. Take care.